Good evening, guys. I just wanted to get on here quickly and show you this new journal, this special journal that I'm so excited to list in my Etsy shop. This cover was the brainchild and designed by my husband, and we worked on it together, and we absolutely love it. We're calling it 1776, and it is like an early colonial Revolutionary War Americana journal. And this is like a special edition for the July 4th holiday and Independence Day coming up. And please follow the link below in the description box so you can check it out in my Etsy store. We repurposed a 1950s book, and he pretty much built this cover. It is amazing. He has 1776 on the front, and on the back we have an American eagle. It's so much texture and color to it and shine. Here you can see some stars, gold stars. There's also gold stars down the spine with a gold threaded cross stitch for the signatures. Here's more black texture paste stars that you can see in the background and feel as well. On the bottom I have this distressed kind of like petticoat lace that to me is reminiscent of Betsy Ross, the where she sewed the first American flag, and so I thought that was absolutely cute. And here's a little star charm on this garment pin. So there are 3 signatures sewn in here. There's about 120 pages. The binding is this distressed leather cord, and there's little gold stars holding that on. In the front, there's some stenciling with some stripes and some stars. We didn't add a whole lot of ephemera because the pages really speak for themselves. There's a few things. The paper is coffee dyed. My husband tried to make these look like fireworks. They are absolutely amazing. So much character. He did most of the coffee dyeing himself, which is really amazing. We found these old letters from 1776 and we printed them off, and then he distressed them, and it had some distress marks with the printing, and then he did the edges and added more marks and coffee dyed it to make it look really authentic. And then we added period illustrations and photos. Here's the Star Spangled Banner. Look at that. He created that. It's so beautiful. Here's some Tim Holtz paper, I believe, with the calendars. And here's a pocket with a gold eagle wing. More firework coffee dyed paper. Here's the middle of the signature. Lots going on. Lots of room for journaling. We coffee dyed the hymn book pages too. Here's some embossed numbers and a gold star. Here's another one of those letters that we distressed and burned. Or actually, that's the same letter, so I think it's just the other side of it. And then we found these vintage looking Americana papers on Etsy. I think it's Twisted Vine is her Etsy shop. And we printed some of those off and added that. Here's another letter from 1776, and it's distressed and torn. Here's a page from a 1940s Paul Revere book. Here's America, Our Heritage hymn. And here's like a coffee ring, coffee dyed paper. And this one, it looks like a mug was set on the letter. This one is November 1776 to My Dear General. So that's an awesome letter in there. Here's some bronze stars. Here's a printed period map of the Hudson and North River. Illustration and a pocket there. Rest of that letter, coffee dyed and grease stained paper. The red and the blue seeped through so beautifully on this hymn book page. More of the letters and the papers. Here is an embossed clock and a lace tuck spot, and I put the Liberty tree on it from the Sons of Liberty during the time. And then this is another Paul Revere vintage book page that I turned into an envelope that is slipped in there. And this is a drawing of Boston at the time in the 1770s. Distressing and coffee dyeing. There's a giant star tag with some sewing on the bottom. A little star border here. This is an embossed vintage lamppost. This is like an order from Paul Revere to Joseph Webb. I think it's some tea kettles that he made. It's just a print of that. Here's a graphic 45 stamp that I thought looked very period. The blues and the reds, so gorgeous. And in the back here you see the gold stars. So I really hope you love it as much as we do. This is our brainchild together, and we love it so much, and it brought us a lot of joy to work on it together for you guys. And I hope that you all have a wonderful July 4th coming up, and maybe this book will inspire you to remember our freedom. And freedom isn't always free, but our independence and our love of freedom that we all share together. So have a wonderful July 4th.